We're back again, and we're talking about Shang-Chi, of course, Marvel's New Hope. We'll see.
No, it's not Shang-Chi, the Master of Kung Fu.
It's Shang-Chi.
It's Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Do you know what that means?
That means that, remember in Iron Man, they had the subplot that they turned the Legend of the Ten Rings into a myth?
Yes.
Now they turn it back to a legend. Are you, the audience, going to buy that?
I don't think the audience is going to catch it.
You're saying that they've forgotten already.
Yeah, I think
but then they're going to show some scenes from Iron Man, and everyone's like, oh, wow, storytelling. No. Remember Ben Kingsley?
Yes.
Remember
The
that
actor?
Mandarin? Remember that guy?
Yes.
That means that you've already used up that story. So if you go out there and you say, you know what? This is a storytelling element because I thought it was a fake. Now it's real again. You can't do that.
Of course you can. Why can't you?
Because you're saying that we go in and we don't care.
No,
we're just mindless people to say, oh, now they're using it. Before they decided it was bold.
No,
it was nonsense.
What they were saying is that, hey, they thought this was real and it was fake, but it was
fake. It was connected to.
It's based on a legend that was real, and so therefore now the person who has it. So if that's it, I'm hoping if that's the case, I hope he gets the ring off the chain.
All right, now the Mandarin was a character with these rings that could fight Iron Man, and this, I mean, what is it? I don't think the classic Iron Man team of Bob Layton, David Michelini, and John Romita Jr. and or Jerry Bingham, I don't think they did their signature Mandarin story. I think they did one after after the Armor Wars. But there's one really huge Mandarin story that they borrowed a little from those story that in the Armor Wars too, but there's the Dragon Saga, which is the biggest, hugest Mandarin story out there. And at the same time, you can't do that now because he's now Fu Manchu. He's now the character, because Shang-Chi is son of Fu Manchu, but you can't say Fu Manchu anymore, so they're using the equivalent in there that obviously would be the Mandarin. But the Mandarin is someone powerful enough to fight Iron Man, who's fought Thor and fought the Hulk. Why would he be fighting the Master Kung Fu?
Who knows? Probably they're reimagining the character.
No.
Probably the character. Just like we have the
Then
Iron
we have
Spider,
Master Khan.
we can definitely.
We have Master Khan, who could be the character, and you could play the subplot because since they're not doing it, I can say the Master Khan, because Master Khan is a character from Marvel's late 50s, which became a character in the book, which became the character that connected to Iron Fist. So then at the same time, you have all of that elements, and then it could be a mystery, because Master Khan also is a master of disguise. But now we have the legend. You know what? I don't even know what I was saying. It doesn't even make sense, because I'm saying I don't make sense, because ultimately, he could become, where they mash things together, he could be like Master Khan, and like he comes at one character, then he becomes the Mandarin. So I'm totally not happy. I wanted Shang-Chi for the longest time.
We don't even know what's
then they
going on.
said they just reused the plan they originally do before they chickened out. Because let's remember, Marvel chickened out. That's what happened.
Oh my goodness.
The same way they chickened out, look at this. The same way they chickened out on the first female big superhero movie and pushing back Captain Marvel, they pushed back Shang-Chi.
And Black Panther. And Black Widow.
They even in the first Iron Man, they changed Ho Yin-sing, who was from, I think he was from Vietnam. They changed his nationality. So it's like, what are you guys doing? You guys are chicken. Now you're like, oh, you know, the Asian public, they want some characters, and we have some. It's okay, this is a villain. They'll be okay with it. Yeah, they just want to have some solid, strong, whether good or bad characters. But they've been chicken all this time, and now we're getting the Mandarin, and I'm not happy because you lessened it. You could have done it with Iron Man 3. You could have made it powerful instead of making Guy Pearce the phony Mandarin who's more like Iron Fist. Come on, he knows everything I'm saying. He knows I'm right. It's just great a period when I'm just right.
All I gotta say is,
I'm just right about this.
That's all speculation. We don't know the story yet. We don't know what's going to go on. And I think you're going way overboard. Let's be open-minded.
If you have 10 rings, that have all these powers, and this guy's doing karate. What's the thing gonna happen? Or kung fu? Sorry, excuse me, excuse my French. You know, he's like, what is he gonna do? He has something that can freeze something, molecularly freeze something, and he just dodges that stuff. It turns into Cyclops. I can't hit him with my rings.
Why he gets the rings? We don't know. I'm just saying, let's be open.
Oh my gosh, what are we talking about? He might as well give him the Iron Fist. Like, what's going on?
You never know. Well, listen, enough about Shang-Chi. We wanted to come in. We want to see the movie. I'm interested.
I'm not gonna.
Okay,
they're reusing the old plot that they could have used for Iron Man 3, and they let Shane Black do what he wanted because they were afraid they would go to the Asian market, and it's like, oh, they made an Asian villain. When it's like, yeah, like Magneto's a villain. Like, why can't there be cool Asian villains? Like, come on, there's how many villains that there's tons of villains that are people's favorite characters. And now it's like, no, we don't in a negative light.
I don't see them having. They haven't been pushing black villains and against white.
No, but they have to talk about this. They worried about people.
But they should. You know what I'm saying? The only one I could see, like Manta versus Aquaman.
Black Manta was there.
I just gave you that answer. But I'm saying in Marvel,
I need to come over. You gave me the answer. I'm siding with you.
But Marvel isn't doing it really. You know what I'm trying to say?
Because who did they got?
They had Claw with Black Panther. That was the main.
But Claw was already in.
But we figured,
and we had the thing you have. See, now you blew it because you would Killmonger everybody.
I didn't get to Killmonger. We know about
Killmonger. Spinnerack out.
We knew about Spinnerack. Well, listen.
No, he said that I couldn't use his. I couldn't use his, so I used mine. Killmonger.
Doesn't count. But listen, Spinnerack out.